Finally, I'll hydrate. One eight zero zero. He's so handsome. He's my hero. 1-8. Hello, everyone. Common, congratulations on your first. My head is cut off. I see it. I noticed. I can see it. Hold on. Oh, oh my god. Oh, whoa. Hello. Hello, Toon. Hello, Lunati. Hello, Common. Like I said, congratulations on your first. Lunati, I hydrated. Guess posture check. I got you, Vex. My posture has been checked. My posture has never been more checked. Alright, today for you guys, I have a new game called Strange Antiquities. It came out yesterday. Kinda wanted to stream it yesterday, but I didn't have the money, so haha. I've been doing it since the afternoon. I've been vibing. I hope you're all doing well. Let's see. Look at this beautiful new game. Ooh. It's a sequel-ish, I think, to another game called Strange Horticulture. And yeah, I enjoyed playing that one, so I was like, let me play this one. And now, because hell, yes, would I love to do it. I've been trying to cut cardboard. My condolences, cardboard's a bitch. So I've gone over the settings. I don't know why it's saying there's a save file. I haven't played yet. What? Huh. Okay, whatever. As a thaumaturge apprentice, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left his shop, strange antiquities in my hand. None of us knew by then that the pendulum was already swinging, with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. Curious, interesting, okay. It's so loud, I am literally using my whole body weight to cut this thing. Day 1, kitty! Pet him! Pet the kitty, it's so cute! Pet. Kitty. Okay, so we have a bunch of random items. Ooh, pets. Hat you too. Okay, so the previous game, Strange Horticulture, you had plants, you grew the plants, you got plants. People needed stuff from the plants, so you used the plants to make potions and stuff like that. So I am curious what this game will entail. There's clearly something secret over here. You can kind of see it. This is... Oh, movable. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess this shows you the lunar cycle? Hell yeah. Okay, let's just get started. Eli White. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass. I must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctancy, I might add. Make use of my reference material. Here, take this. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. Cool, thanks. If in doubt, study it carefully and remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safe is not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Okay. I'm gonna grab my dinner. Enjoy your dinner, Toon. G'day. Use Vods to navigate your shop. Oh, there's more. Oh. Oh, there's so much more. Oh. Oh, what the okay. The Thaumaturge, Eli White. Eli is a thaumaturge, a collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of strange antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side. A side that is mostly reserved for his store cat Jupiter. Oh, the cat's called Jupiter. What's up, ISO? I will hydrate. I have hydrated. Jupiter! I just woke up. Good morning. Devourer of souls, Jupiter. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter finds strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosity within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it's largely consistent of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Ooh. Good night. Good night. I want to open this. I know they said to don't open it, but I want to open it. There's a crank here. Oh, secret, secret. I found a secret. I don't think I have anything to put in there, though. Interesting. Intriguing. Very intriguing, yes. Okay, let's see. So we have a shit ton of antiquities. We have a nicely potted plant. I can go up there. Ding ding. Thomas Pope. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you'd be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Use right click to inspect items. Okay, this is not what I need in it. Index. Okay. If you're kind of looking for hunter's boon, this. Oh, okay. So, just like in the previous game, you can tag items if you know what they are. So, a hunter's boon. This doesn't look like a hunter's boon. I think this might be a hunter's boon. Color and composition. Move the cursor over different parts of the object inspected. Yellowy brown, it's a yellowy white, yellowy brown. Sense of touch. Smooth but with hard ridges. Smooth. Scent. I have nothing to remark. An inner perception. It gives me a sensation of power. That doesn't tell me shit at all. I have servants. Guise of Lillian, Hearing Charm, Heart Chamber, Horn Shackle. Okay. Lamp Siphon. Orford Spire. Is going restless meter. Sectum, Shadowhold, Shimmer, Silentbread, Voice of Cernus. The Voice of Cernus is used to reverse bronze storage. There are certain imbued properties with skills. Such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature or otherwise. No. Z. Worn about the neck of the person closer. To the heart, these innocent looking items and still sense of fear and paranoia. Ecumenical? Ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featured in Memento Mori that acts as an aid to recollection. Okay, so it's not what I'm looking for. Aries is remnant. These objects induce a form of synesthesia where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. No, okay, so it's not that. It's not the binding seed, not the ethereal key. Guise of Lillian. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized if used for any length of time. The wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. Remains of a bygone creature have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, prepared by teeth, bones. Okay, so that might be the Guise of Lillian then. Hearing Charm, Heart Chamber, Horn Shackle, Hunter's Boon. Oh, Hunter's Boon is a primitive item that grants the power of Predator, enhance perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simply items without embellishment. So that tells me nothing. This could still be this then. What about this? Textured. Okay, so not smooth. It's not this. It's not this. It's not these. I think it is this. I was right. There's a tiger stood, a trophy from a predator. On close inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Yeah, identified my first item. Woo! Selenic Totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment of feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes, associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. That's right. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. You can add labels to items, yes. So this one is correctly identified as a Hunter's Boon. Oh, I can give it... Okay. Let's go for this when it's correctly identified. Okay, so let's go over the items, see what else we can figure out. So that's like an hourglass kind of thing. I don't think we have that yet. That thing is following my cursor and I don't like it. Unless it's in here somewhere, but I guess we can't access that at the moment. The gemstones and arrows were arranged by the shape of the constellation that shares name. So, do we have anything with gems that are correlating to that? Does not look like it, so we don't have an iris remnant either. A binding seed. These items are made of two distinct materials, representing the mantic and the wixic. The mind and the body, the winding pad. The mind is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that implies feeling of guilt and shame. So it's something surrounding something else. It could be this. No, because that's stone. It should be a seed, right? It's just a maggot on there. Huh. A key is designed by the hidden for prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. These are rare items and not generally known about outside of the thaumatic circle. Gemstones with a night power to concealment charm. Okay, so a gemstone that's when it moved in circles, it reveals a key. Not that. I'm circling it. Not that, I guess. Not that. I guess we don't have it yet, then. What else? Eye of Cernus, known as the Eye of the Forest. These ancient artifacts enable one to enter the mind of lesser creatures. It is alleged that Cernus himself wielded an eye. Eye of Cernus are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carefully. I am just figuring and assuming that this might be the Eye of Cernus. Maybe. Let's just see how it goes. Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters ago. A creeping dark is set up in my house. I'm told the shadow hold will draw it out. Okay, let's see. A shadow hold. A shadow hold. Shadow hold or a shadic vessel is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain a shadic spirit, this manifestation known as creeping dark, putting from the shadows like poison from a wind. They are decorated with elaborate designs called the shadow catcher. So something with that design. I'm gonna sneeze. Nothing happened. Shadow hold. Anything with this design? Is this right? Right, that's the same design. Yeah, okay, it's this. So you are a shadow hold. Color that shadow hold. Oh, these are different shapes. The rounded one, I guess. Here you go. Identified. The item is a container of some kind. The design of the bottle is the same as the sketch. Yeah, I didn't need your hints. Okay, we got access to the Sunbond. The Sunbond is a small and lightweight designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth of the light of the sun, a brightness that compares to the darkness. There's an auto labeling option in the settings if adding labels by hand isn't your thing. No, it's fine. I like adding labels. Okay, next. Hello, David Shafter. What's with all the ravens flying about Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sword who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Okay. I just got a ladder. I just got a letter. I just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boys' yard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but he has to take a look at them first. The man does like to burn things. Ha! Just like me! Fire is good. They look cold. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry of the shin. Oh, wait, entry on the shin? So, this. Is there, no? Okay. I guess you can go there. Ding ding! Stanley Hume. I want an Osaic ring. Osaic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Wasn't that the same? Oh no, okay. Osaic ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as an offering to the goddess Korsen. Korsen? But the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say they can hear Korsen unhearably whiz when they hold an Osaic ring up to their ear. Alright, that tells me nothing about the design though, really. Hello Burning. Hello God of Pandas. How are you on this fine day, evening, night? Offering to the goddess Korsen, but the practice fell out of beliefs. How do I come by? I cannot sleep yet again. Yeah, honestly, I feel that. I hope you get some good rest, though. Okay, so it's a ring that hisses. Okay, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. It's 3:48 a.m. over here. My condolences, man. Okay. Is it this thing, maybe? No. This one. No? Do I just not have it? I mean, they wouldn't ask for an item that I don't have. I'm gonna say they can hear the hiss. I don't hear the hiss when they hold an Osic ring up to their ear. Corchin the Serpent Goddess. It's not these, because these are the weight. There's the Shadow Hold. Oh no, I am on a sound, okay. Oh, there. Felicia Maria, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay at the pond. Hello, hello. A soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. Okay, so this is the Osaic ring. Or the Osic ring, sorry. Or Osic ring. Color it this color. Do we have this shape? We do have a shape. Hell yeah. Here you go, good sir. Here's an Osic ring. Identified. Made of bone. This item satisfies the description macabre. Closer inspection confirms the hissing noises can indeed be heard. Heard. Evocant. These stone items weigh the same as man's heart. According to popular myth, the truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of the item is nevertheless important, and should not stray more than a hair from precise 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Okay, sure. Edmund Bishop. The behaviors of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out here, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Cernus might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Alright, the voice of Cernus. The name Voice of Cernus is used to refer to a bronze stork that has certainly imbued properties with skill. Such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernus is a pagan god of the force of nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. Cernus wearing his stork. I'm guessing this is the torque, which means... Oh, hold on. Oh, no, wait, that ring is the torque. It's this thing, right? Yeah, I think this might be the torque. Okay, let me see. I think this is the voice of Cernus. Voice of Cernus. Is that how you spell it? Cernus? Cernus? Cernus. Oh, fuck's sakes. Voice of Cernus. Cernus. A voice of Cernus. It's a weird ass spelling, but okay. Here you go. Hell yeah. This item is made of bronze. A similar looking item appears around the neck of Cernus in the sketch. I noticed. I witnessed. Alright, we've discovered a page for the Spirit Eye. Smart to type it in chat to remember. Right? I am a smart man. I smartness. A spirit eye. There are some who stay away from the spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into the world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do to show another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Yes. Sure. Okay, well, we identified at least 4 items. That's a pretty good day. Do I have something that's just a monkey's paw? That's what I want to know. Do we have anything that is just a monkey's paw? I'll be right back. I'm gonna be real quick. I'll be right back. See you guys in a sec. Alright, I'm back. The small nosebleed, so I had to go take care of that real quick. But I'm back. Burning on my school holidays now, so I'm happy. Hell yeah. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, well, I had to take care of that real quick. That was kind of a priority over anything else, so it's taken care of. I'm back, so let's continue the game, shall we? The hearing charm is simple to make it amplify sounds. I'm looking for... Oh, hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm hoping for... a monkey's paws and a horn shackle. I'm guessing that's that, right? Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but they're more common in toners of some kind. Okay, so it's not that. Because they're not smooth. Might be this? No, prof. I got to spend the last day of school playing some video games? Hell yeah! Alright. Let me quickly see if there is a monkey paw somewhere. I guess not that I can see. Okay, I guess not. Let's see the people that we've met. Oh, so how these people are and everything. The ornithologist Edmund Bishop. The 14th Lord of Gleeston Castle is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient language at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. His students learn to divert particular dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Emma was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa and New Zealand. Back, but I'll just go back to lurking because of stuff. I represent my school in an esports tournament. Hell yeah, Panas. I hope you won. And enjoy your lurk tune. Okay, let's end today. That's a pretty good first... Oh my god, there's so many days. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloak rider was exhausted, cold and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Yes! I made that happen. Ha ha. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hit me in the first building he came to. Interesting. Okay. Sadly I lost, but it was fun. That's the important part, honestly. As long as it was fun. Oh, oh. Explore? Question mark? Northeast. Oh, so the other game is called Strange Horticulture, and it's on the map as well. Friday, Strange Horticulture. The curious plant shop on the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time there, but I have important work to do. And yet, an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with a potted palliance and a weight off my shoulder. I've been chatting with the proprietor about similarities and differences between the two disciplines. Words, hard, difficult, with a gentle purring Hellbore curled up in my lap. Oh yeah, Hellbore was the last cat. Yay. We got a little plant. Heck yeah. Plant. Place it there. Anything else I can do? Okay, so an escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hit me in the first building he came to. The people there were really nice. That's good. Hmm. Hmm. The art has been better days. A massive broken and rotten timber covers most of the outer space that isn't taken up by the upturned poets, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small board. "You must be from strange antiquities," he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where two metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown paper out of his desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Oh, hell yeah. New stuff. Sleep Vessel. The 6 points of Sleep Vessel are said to represent the 6 stomach disciplines: Selenic, Dradic, Noctic, Durnic, Wixic, and Mentic. They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as through the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. I was really... Okay. Apparently it's an afterthought, and somewhat reluctantly the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it is for. Oh, we got a new item. Hell yeah. Wasn't that the thing we literally just got told about? Was it a silent breath? No. I already don't... Sleep Vessel, right? Yeah. Vessel, etc. The 6 points of a Sleep Vessel are said to represent the 6 Dromic rifles. It says 6 points. Nah, no, we'll just put it away for now. It's fine. Right there. Anything else that we can do with our day? I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let that take hold. Why? What are these? Burning question. What's your favorite song? I don't really have a favorite song, but anything from Imagine Dragons is good, in my opinion. I have no idea what these are. Back in the door you go. Where the escaped prisoner ran northwest. So, northwest and hid in the first building. But that depends on what counts as northwest. Okay, so this is north and that's a west. What one of their songs do you like the most? Radioactive is good. Maybe Believer? I think Believer might be my favorite. Yeah, let's go with Believer. Okay, so an escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hit me in the first building he came to. Northwest. I mean, it depends where he entered. This could be the first building, but if he entered from here, this could be the other building, or it could be this building, or that building, or this one. I should not have come here. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's you know what? Let's just ring the bell. Verona Green. Well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the Domitor has left the apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of bed. These raisins have gotten under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Oh my god, a new book! Oh. This means a lot. Yep. Uh-huh. Alright, now tomorrow I'm gonna get used to singing Believer again, then I do kind of cover of it. Only if you want to, of course. But. That's Sherwood. Ooh, I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friend, no prospect. I heard a horn shackle might be the answer. A horn shackle. Horn chakras are used to bring in change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's finger, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. So, some kind of totem with horns that are smooth. Oh, this maybe? Feels smooth? This could be it. Okay, so these aren't kind of smooth. So I think it might be this. Hell yeah! The item has horns. Close inspection reveals that the horns have been worn smooth. Yeah, it does. A vestiger. A vestiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Ooh. So this was a horned shekel. Horned shekel. Do I have the right? No. Okay, let's ship this. Bing bing. Oh, it's David Schaffner again. Hello, my good chap. At least the weather looked a bit better out there today. Thanks for the letter, man. Good day. You might be interested in hear what my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to my farm. It's yours for the right price, of course. Kind regards, John Royston. Which farm? Mossy Wood, Keystone Manor, Lock House, Undermere Church. Is there a farm? Greywick Farm. This, I guess. Sound of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick the muddy ground between weatherstone bars. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to the work. I don't think I find anything useful here. Okay, so that's not the right farm. Is there another farm? Healthwood, Lockwood, Boatyard, Stockyard, Old Jail, Museum of History, Spoken Word, Keystone Manor, Market Street, Twinging, Thornhill, Blacksmith, Pitwood, Musgrave, Roystone Farm, number 30. Where is number? There it is. Royston Farm. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I directly hand over the amount of oil he asked for. Ooh, we got a little totem. Heck yeah. Hang that up right here, I guess. So these are done. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Met a new person. The occult scholar, Verona Green. Verona has been a constant in Undermere for as long as its streets have been cobblestone, and the churches have had bell towers. She is respected and feared, which she revels in, and she is revered and admired, which she tolerates. Her knowledge of the occult world is second to none, and her expertise has steered the citizens of Undermere away from catastrophe on more than one occasion. The near misses of the Selenic Flame and the Woken Dendru are two such events that spring to mind. She is of the opinion that no problem is so great, no obstacle so insurmountable, that it can't be diminished by a properly brewed pot of tea. Okay. Ding ding! Let me take a sip of water. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed last late night. On Princess Street, we shared a moment before he slunk off into the darkness. On important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone in the edge of town, out on Krelankbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moonheart would bring her some comfort. A moonheart. There's an index in the back that may be useful for you. Ah, that's fine. It should be fine if it's fine. Oh, I guess not. I guess there's no something to bring comfort. Curse, Danger, Blackheart, Blank Tria. Blanktra, Blood, Bronze, Cernos, Change, Clay, Corkin, Druidic, Disease, Demon, Death, Dark, Danger, Curse. Fear, Feeling, Gemstone, Guild, Hearing, Hunger, Insanity, Joy, Knight of Thorns, Life, Light, Love, Mantic. Matter, Mind, Moon, Moonheart, a Selenic totem. Okay, so a Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as Moonhearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Okay, so something that looks like a moon shape? Cool. Gold, a black gemstone, a pinkish gemstone, an orange gemstone. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Something that looks like a moon. There's crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Let me go back to the first page that showed Selenic and Noctic. Okay, I don't think that quite helps me as much as I was hoping it would. I'm going to dip. I'm going to try and sleep. Have a good night, Panda. I hope you get some rest. Oh, I will posture check. I got you. I think it might be this. There is a moon shape on it. So maybe it is this. I wouldn't know what else it would be. Is this where you use a hint? I really don't want to use a hint, though. I'm just going to assume it's this. This wasn't the item I was looking for. I should slow down and think this through more carefully. Okay, so that's not it. People send my feelings such as love or joy and held tightly to recall the same thing. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. So the form of it will have a shape of the moon or the night. I guess it's not that. It wouldn't be the owl statue either. None of these items really scream out to me as... Warm, cool. Raised detailing, raised detailing. It's this, it's the clock. Here you go. I guess we will use a hint. I don't have an entry for a Moonheart in my book, but if I checked it... Yes, I was that far already. Next hint, please. I'm looking for a carved totem. Oh. Mother. I wish it would have just... That's unfortunate. Okay. The owl is associated with night. It bears a concealed crescent shapes. Does it? It bears a concealed crescent shape? Where? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate. Holgrim Grim. These eerie creatures are worn by priests of Holgar in various ritual relating to death and afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection. Wolfsong Truth to seek his judgment. Bad and a warrior to help the dead find their way. I've grown fair deeper than me. I cannot let it take hold. Oh yeah, let me label this. Selenic Totem. Selenic Totem. Rounded, that color, done. What are you thinking? A friend of mine, or from a friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was gifted from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? I need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in future emotion outside my shop. A binding seed or a zay? Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zays are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbols or other writings upon their surface. So nothing wood or clay, but no symbols on the surface. Cool and smooth. I guess it could be this. I have a strong sense of being watched. I think that's what it does. Fear and paranoia can be difficult to remove. How about the binding scene instead? The mantic and the vixik, the mind and the body. The binding pad is described as a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that implies feelings of guilt and shame. I think this is the... I don't like how this makes me feel. I don't like how this makes me... I think this is the binding seed. Yep, the binding seed. The item is made of 2 materials. Wood and stone. It requires a spiral surrounding a seed. Shield charm. Generic charm of protection has little to offer to skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effects on Oshadic spirit or wandering shout will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials to rarely precious metals. Okay, let me name this as the binding seed. Shape it round. Yeah. I'm at the burrows. They found a man just now in the house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. I was like we weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Libula. Oh, Libula. I thought that was going to be a person, not an item. Libula. Are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that the Liblant is not merely decorative. There's power in symbology, as the old thaumaturge knew well. Reassurance in time of upheaval. My heart feels lighter. This might be Libula then? Okay. Nope. Ah, this is going great. Oh! 4-eyed Fool, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay at the pond. Hello and welcome. Nothing to remark. A sense of crackling energy flickers in the depths of my mind. That's probably not what I'm looking for. A Libula. I'm not quite sure what a Libula is. Hi from TikTok? Well, welcome over from TikTok. Hello. I'm glad to see that some people from TikTok are helping over. I always appreciate that. I do not know what a Libula is. I think it might be this one. Yeah, let's try this one, I guess. I got you 2K likes over there. Oh my god, thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're assuming that this is the Labula. Ah, hell yeah. Witch's fingers are said to be the silver digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort to that has cured some and finished off others. Okay, so that is a Libula. Libula. Make it round, make it green. Close it. Okay. Let's go back to this, because apparently there is going to be something. Northwest. A prisoner. Is there a prison? Prison. Let's see, Undermere Station. Strange Antiquities is number 29. Okay, so we're down there. Where's one Courtyard, the Eye, Calculator Hall, the Blackstone, Marybelle, Guilford Tower, Mossy Pit, the Pit, Undermere Station, the Convent, Guild, Town Hall, the Twinnings, Market, Keystone, Spoken Museum of History, the old jail. Oh, 10. And then Northwest. This one. I must have taken a run through this one I meant to come. Oh. Oh no. Then is this one. There we go. Hell yeah. Solve your first clue card. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and my struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for a study and a warm drink. Oh. That looks cool. You can go right there, yeah. Pet the cat. Meet any new people today? Nope. Not besides what I already read. End of the day. On to our third day. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head, where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. Okay, yep. Yeah. That looks like a key. Alright, it kind of looks like a key, right? But I'm assuming it's like a row of houses, maybe? Let's see. It looks like a row of houses, right? Right? Is it these ones? Oh, it's these ones, because this is that one, that is that one. So here I have to be. There's a narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out into the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden treasures. Ooh, items. I found some items. Heck yeah. And another necklace. Oh shit! Aloha Burger! Thank you for the raid! Hello! Hello Raiders! Hello! Welcome! What's up? Thank you for the follow. What are you playing? Are you back? Aloha Burger. What were you playing? What were you playing? Oh my god, you were still playing Stardew? Holy shit! In the meantime, I literally lived most of my life. How was stream? How was Stardew? I hope you had fun. I Stardewed again. Oh, so wait, did you stop and then continued? Oh, I see, I see. I mean, fair enough. I took a break and then I decided to play this instead. Was fun? Was fun? Hell yeah, I'm glad you had fun. How far in are you? I attempt to go for a long stream. Oh, I see, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I hope you had a really good long stream then. I mean, I rated you pretty early on, and it's pretty late for me at this point, so you kind of went for a pretty long time, so. Only 9? I mean, that's 9 hours is still pretty goddamn long. I think my longest that I've streamed has been 5-ish hours, I think. So 9 hours is insane. Hell yeah, I'm proud of you. I forgot to do my spiel. Hello, Raiders. I'm Burning. I'm your hopefully new favorite Bond Dragon. Thank you for stopping by. I play a variety of games. I am playing Strange Antiquities. It's a continuation, question mark, of the game called Strange Horticulture. It's a pretty small game, but I've been waiting for it for a while, so I decided to play it. So hello! And again, thank you for the raid, Aloha Burger. Thank you, thank you. If you need to, you know, raid and dip, I totally understand. I mean, after a 9-hour stream, I could use some rest. All right. What was I doing again? My body wants to lay down. Then go do it. Go lay down. After a 9-hour stream, you definitely deserve some rest. How's your game? My game's going well. We're on day 3. I am not insane yet, so we take that. And I can pet a cat. Look at him. Brr. We just found a secret as well. So I am happy for that. Right now we are gonna go into day 3. Nature, hello, I will hydrate. I have done the hydration thingy. I still don't know what any of this does. Ah, spider. Kill it. Hello, hello, how are you today? I'm doing alright, Nature. Playing a new game, so I'm enjoying myself. It's a full moon tonight, I guess. Alright, let's go into day 3, everyone. Yeah. Francesca Robertson. Good afternoon. No, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about me from Mr. Hungerford. It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with melodies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful an evocant will have some effect. Evocant, okay. Yes, very nice. I won't be here for long, so since I'm in the middle of a lecture, just wanted to check in and say hi. Well, thank you for stopping by, Nature. Go focus on your lecture. Shush, go focus on your lecture. It's way more important. Alright, so we're looking for an evocant. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to the popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important. I should not stray more than a hair from precisely one LB. So we put this on one side, and then we did get this thing, which might be it. Nope, that is way more heavier than that. Okay. What else could be a heart? Not that. Well, that doesn't seem... That seems just lighter than LB. Something I have here should be lighter than 1 LB. Or it should be the same weight as 1 LB. It's not that, that's heavier. It's not that, that's lighter. That's just a little bit lighter. Oh, you... I need you on there. You're heavier than 1 LB, so you're not an eater. Heavier. Heavier. Is that the same, or is that just a bit lighter? I think that might just be just a bit lighter. Doesn't really give much away now, does it? These stone items. Oh wait, they're made of stone. Okay, so that does help. Composition, stone. Iron gray metal. So it's not that. Stone. I mean, this thing's from stone. Was this heavier? No, this is lighter. I like how we're not questioning the floating rock, by the way. That's even. It might be this. It's stone, but there's some red blood on there, which you might evoke to the heart thing. More than a hair from precisely 1 LB. I'm gonna guess it's this. Yeah, I got it! Weighing the item using the skill showed is exactly 1 LB. A Daedalus Link. A Daedalus Link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These are surprisingly light in weight, their design vary, but they may point to some facet of light, a feather, or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. I'm guessing that that's it. So, not that one. An evocant. This is an evocant. Probably butchering that. Evocant. This color, this shape. Evocant. And I'm guessing that this item might be a Daedalus Link, but we can get back to that if we need to. Next person! Temperance Parka. I had quite a chat with Edmund Bishop and the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I like a shield charm all the same. Alright, we will find you a shield charm. I'm sure I have one, right? Shield charm. Generic charm protections have little to offer as skill thaumaturgy, but you can have some small effects on shaded spirits or wandering shouts. Will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of artist symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy, but they can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Okay, so something not precious metals with symbology on them. Protection. Protection. Right, because it's a charm, a shield charm, so I'm guessing it's protection. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it has this symbol on it then. Or is it protection? Not that one, not that one. It might be this one? That does look like the protection symbol. But maybe not exactly. Oh, it's this. This has protections all over it. Protections and something else in the middle. I think that looks like a... Insanity. Oh, it was not that. Oh. Huh. That's protection charms all over it. What the fuck? I guess it did say it wasn't made of precious metals. That's not it either. Clay. Let me put that back there. What's this made out of? Tarnished silver. So something that I have that has the symbol of protection on it. Oh, it's this. I'm dumb. That's a shield charm. There we go. This pendant has a symbol of protection. Yeah, I figured. St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name. In fact, it's reflective of the design. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps you overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. Okay, bye. So this is a shield charm. Shield charm. Color that. Hugh Longston, there's something I want to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? I was hanging behind an old shed all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Thanks. So... a crossing path with a lake. Is it this place? Got it. Hell yeah. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Ooh. More pendants. Heck yeah. Should really organize this better. Okay, so you go there because you're not a pendant. You go there. Can I place you here as well? So that's the pendants. Pendants. Do I have more pendants? I do have more pendants. Let's make a pendant collection over here. And another one. Let's move you over here, you here, and you here. Let's place you there, you there, you there. Shop organization, let's go. Okay, but you're not identified yet, so let's put you down there. So I have all the identified things there. Place you there. Can I place you in here? I can. So these are all my identified pendants. I have no other pendants except the ones that are hanging in here, which I can't access yet. Let's place you there. And let's place all of the other items over here. You can go there, you can go there. Actually, you're identified, so let's put you there and you there. Okay, I think that's good. Ah, Verona, welcome back. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Wondermere. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robinson and looking for any clues about what's happening there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Oceanic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There's a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm gonna go take a trip to Cleaston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. But first, I would like a vestiger, whatever this is. We don't want it spreading. A vestiger. A vestige. A vestige can be used to prevent any spread of diseases and pestilence. Among other, these flames turn pale blue in their presence. Okay, so we take a candle and just hover it over. I think I might have found it. It's eh. Hell yeah. Using a candle, I'm able to confirm that the flames blue in the presence. Yeah. Moonstone Guardian. From the banishment of Hobbs, Fear, and Noctic Sight, these tend to be the form of a comfort guardian. So you are a vestiger? A vestiger? Was it double S? Oh, it was. A vestiger. Okay. Met a new person today. The doctor, Francesca Robertson. Growing up, Francesca's father was her hero when he died suddenly and tragically in a mysterious incident. Nobody seemed able to or willing to give her the answer she demanded, and she grew tired of being fed the same stories that she knew could not be true. As she entered adulthood, she learned how to find things out of herself, and what she learned opened her mind to a world she hadn't known existed, a world of occult melodies and dark articles. She learned about Torment's paralysis, Hobbs' fear, and Sapphire Curse, and she learned that their melodies could be cured. Ooh, fancy. Alright, I think there's nothing else. We have done you, so end day. And that was day 3. Hell yeah. 2 days earlier, the rider and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower. When they made a discovery, the relation that they find would soon turn to horror. Ooh. Oh, now that's sicky. That's definitely a key. After a disagreement between 2 houses, I was buried behind lock and key. That tells me nothing. Between 2 houses. Between 2 houses. Oh, wait. Lock house and Keystone Manor. So between 7 and 13. Where is 13 and 7? So between them? Is I guess the field? Oh, hell yeah. I'm a natural. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears the inscription, "On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Loch." Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. I got a gun? Oh. Well, that's not a gun. That's just another pendant. Wait, doesn't that bear the resemblance of the Ares thing? Maybe. Kinda? Maybe. Eli, welcome back. Well, the shop is still standing. It's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm gonna need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. Ooh, a pot? Okay, bye Eli. I got this, don't worry. I don't got this, please someone help. Okay, well. Edith Moore. She's wearing the thing. I am not a good person. I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make the change stick this time? Oh boy. Let's go to the index. What is a horn shackle? I used to bring about change in one's life based on the ability to overcome personal demons. Let's give her the horn shackle. Yes, we knew already. Good luck. Oh, Francesca, you're back. The Evokin didn't snap. Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. It's strange. At times he appears almost awake, but he is deep in some kind of trance, and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not ready to give up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. That is a bad idea, I agree. Why would you need a sleep vessel? Six points of sleep vessel are said to represent the six atomic disciples. Yep. They help people stay awake. Yep. I'm still guessing that this might be a sleep vessel, but maybe not. This doesn't look like a sleep vessel. There's no 6 points. It's not that either. I'm gonna guess it's this. It is not. Okay. And then it's this, right? I mean, that's 6 points. It's not that either. I'm in danger. I'm not quite sure what might be a sleep vessel. The 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I guess we'll use hint. I'm looking for a 6-point item. Gee, thanks. Man, if only I could have thought of that. I could use perception to narrow down my search. If any of the 6-point items feel difficult to handle, I'll know I'm on the right track. That's so not helpful. Do you have anything in here that's 6-pointed, I guess? Not really. None of these are 6-pointed. It's not this. It's not this. I don't have anything else that's 6-pointed now, do I? Am I? That's 5. That's only 3. It's not that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. What the hell is a 6-pointed vessel? I'm going crazy. Help. I mean, none of these are 6-pointed. No. No. Doesn't seem difficult. What the fuck? Yes. I know. Difficult to handle. I know I'm on the right track. None of these seem difficult to handle, though. Or 6-pointed. I gave you my 6-pointed items. Yeah. I don't know what the 6-pointed item is. Guys, am I what's called dumb? I don't know what a 6-pointed item is. What was it called? A sleep vessel? And goodies. A sleep vessel. What if I don't have it? Am I missing something that makes me... I'm so confused. How does one get a sleep vessel? Do I have to go somewhere for it? Is there anywhere I can explore to get it, maybe? Oh. Oh! Whoopsie! Please tell me that's safe where I was at. Continue. Okay, okay, we're good. Still don't think I have a sleep vessel, though. I don't think that part has changed. Wait. Oh my god, these are antiquities. Hold on. Oh, I'm so dumb. This is a sleep vessel. Fucking hell. That's so stupid. Ah. A resonance compass will point towards nearby resonance objects. The only object that can be detected is in this way. The only objects that can be detected in this way, resonance objects, are highly prized both by thaumaturges and those who collect occult curiosities. Can't believe this was a sleep vessel. Sleep vessel. Round. Done. I'm mad. I'm upset. I can't believe they were just in here and I was like, oh, I don't know where they are. I'll tell you, I was sure. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it and its power died soon after. It's about time I replaced it. A silent breath, you say? Oh, I'm guessing it might be this one. I died. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Oh, oh no. How? Roll. Click a second to seal and bank the dice to break it. Bank? Roll. Bank. Roll. Bank? Win the dice game! I won the dice game! Look at me, ma! Okay, so yeah, a silent. Okay, so this is not a silent breath. In my defense, show the deer. There is considered a white heart a price to be claimed, but there are no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. A silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. So it's something that has a deer part to it, I guess? Hairs on the back of my neck. A white hair. I mean, that could be it. What else could it be? What else could it be? No, we're going to take a guess because it's a white stack, so I'm guessing it might be this. Oh, hell yeah. I'm a professional. Alva Stone. Alva Stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments, such as backstage or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline. The connection is also reflected in the design. Gamer moment? Hell yeah, it's a gamer moment. So this is the silent breath. Silent breath. Right, that was what it's called. Let's see. Silent breath. Heck yeah. This game looks cool. I think you would like this game, Hacks. It seems like right up your alley. Ding ding. Rufus Shelley. I've always wanted to try a dataless link. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, so I am not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. And now I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem to be the safest way to approach it. Pat the cat. Patting the cat. Pat, pat, pat. A dataless link. Let's see. You can pet the cat, yes. Powerful object capable of predicting. Oh, it's this thing. 100%. No questions asked. It's not. How is the one levitating item not a dataless link? What? I'm gonna fight someone. Light and weight, the design vary even. It might point to some facet of flight or feathers or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. Okay, it's gonna be this time, isn't it? What about this? Okay. A dataless link. The bird motif is a connection to flight. Using my weighted skills and confirm it's pretty light. Okay. Cusick Purifier. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets perhaps, submerged in liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there's a limit to the efficacy of this process. My fucking nose has been bleeding as soon as I woke up. Ah, that sucks, Hacks. I'm sorry. Atmund, hello, my friend. The Ravens are back, it seems. Looks like it's gonna be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleeson Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that will be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. All I ask is you stay out of the South Tower and the Master Bathroom, and run anything you find by me, of course, first. Okay. An open invitation. Ooh. Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow the corridor left to the end and go through the door to the left. There's a small pad in the corner of the room. Such an item. Now I want to go in the master bedroom, right? What if we just do it? We're gonna do it. Fuck it. Who's gonna stop us? I really want to do it. Should we do it? We're gonna do it. Into the master bedroom we go. A grand four-poster bedroom dominates the room, but my eyes drawn to the portrait of the far wall. It depicts a brown-haired woman of simple beauty and a raven perched on her shoulder. Elizabeth, atmosphere-wise. All at once, I realize that I'm intruding in his personal space and I'm feeling guilty and uneasy. Honestly, we deserve that one. Hi, came back to check on you and make sure you're having fun. I am, yeah. Okay, so this says, here's something you get started. Walk past the main staircase. So this is the main staircase. Past it. Down. Follow the corridor down to the end and go through the door on the left. The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. A glass jar houses the object mentioned in Emma's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name has a particular interest. I pick it up and find Emma on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain me with the idea. Gemstones and their dramatic properties by Eli White. Oh, look at our friend Eli being all prosper and fancy. Oh my god. Drink, bitch. Fine. I will drink. Hydrate. Glug glug. Hey Lunali, the game's going great. We are wrapping up day 4 and going into day 5. At the end of a long passageway after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfall, the duo came upon a chamber. In it found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Ooh, nice, right? I'm enjoying it. Oh, okay then. Okay, so I'm gonna take a wild guess. Just a wild one. It's not gonna be this map. It's gonna be this map. And we are specifically looking for something big enough to fit into this square. Did you get rid of the gentleman? Yeah, because people were using it to punish me and I didn't enjoy that. I mean, are we looking for exactly this shape? That's a real question. What if it is this map? Wait, hold on. What if it's... Because it's way big. Oh, it is. Yeah, I'm not... Okay, it was this map. Because it goes right here, right? Yeah. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere. And I'm about to leave when I spot a cradle and a chest of drawers. This could be something. Ooh. No. Oh well. Yeah. People ruined it, so... It is what it is. I'm gonna go to space here. You get gender bent hacks. Brr. Hello, good David Chaffa. Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. I just got a ladder. I just got a ladder. I just got a ladder. I wonder who it's from. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it. Not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for yourself. Thomas Pope and Hamish. Okay, so something about a circle of trees, or a triangle of trees. I'm guessing it's here. Sure enough, as I approached the center of the curious triangle copse of the heart of heat root, I came across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two, standing in the center. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately, I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there's something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Ooh, more pendants. That's gonna be stuck in my hat now. Yeah, he did it earlier too, it sends me. Yes, we succumb to the letter. So these were found in a triangle. Just gonna go there. Bing. Gus Follet. It has been many years since I performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. If I do it one more time before I die, if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. I tried to place an Arnside and they sent me here. An Orford spire. Orford spire. During the rite of the red knives, an Orford spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, until perhaps not for the goat. It might be this. This looks like it's been bitten in blood, right? Right, chat? Looks like it's made in blood. Yeah. Shit! I was right. Amphibian Talon. The League of the Amphibian Heart uses these items in part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it's said that they worship the ancient Nimbus gods, communicating with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of the talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. Huh. Okay. What was this called? This was called an Orford Spire. Orford Spire. Ding. Ha, Eli, you're back. I need to go away for a few days again. Oh no. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me the Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used it. I used to want to get around their hatred of me. Guise of Lillian. You are literally the shop owner. You should know better where this is than me. Guise of Lillian. Guise of Lillian. Guise of Lillian. Item allowed the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the reader can begin to lose a sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries. Petrified teeth, bones, and tribulus, ammonites, and devil's toenails. A Guise of Lillian is such item that makes use of ancient source of power. Is it this thing, I'm guessing? Because there's a fossil on here, right? Yeah, a fossilized creature of some sort. Ha! Heck yeah! Alright, I gotta go for breakfast and sort out some cleaning and set up the computer for a subathon later. Okay, heck, see ya, bye bye. Guise of Lillian. Item has an ammonite fossil embedded in it. Close inspection reveals that it produces an out-of-body feeling. Tenebrae Cloak. Once activated, a Tenebrant Cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. A single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. Okay, so this is a Guise of Lillian, right? Lillian. Guise of Lillian. Ding. Oh, hello, dearie. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but just surrendering a collection that might help me paint again. I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Aries Remnant or Spirit Eye. Zabdoj is in form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadows can be felt through touch. They are something used by those who work in low light conditions as miners. Okay, so it's an Aries Remnant or a Spirit Eye. A Spirit Eye. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be window of the world that should not be seen, and others who deride of fear something but superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do to show another layer beneath the visible world. Perhaps a layer that requires something more than a traditional sense experience. There are problems from opposing symbols described upon them. I'm thinking we'll give her the Aries amulet, and I'm thinking this is the Aries amulet. That is the Aries Remnant. Heck yeah! Tempesters are ranged in the Aries constellation. A Siltian charm. All the Siltian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather and usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to touch when it's raining. Okay, so you are a Aries Remnant, right? Remnant. Sorry, Remnant. I don't know how to spell, apparently. Remnant. Like that, done. Clarence Hawker. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them a Calcraft and another fella a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. Now this fog too. With the night drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I have something nice and bright in mind. A son's bond. Why do I feel like it might be this thing? Or this one. This one might also work. Son's bond. Son's bond is a small and lightweight design to be carried discreetly and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the one of light of the sun, a brightest. Okay, so a gemstone of light. An amber, I guess, right? It seems like it's gonna be an amber, yeah. And this is definitely an amber, right? An orange gemstone. It feels a little warmer than I would expect. I'm guessing this is the sun's bond. Hackers, yeah, bruh. Sun's bond. Clues. The item has an amber gemstone and stone of light. It is made of bronze and non-precious metal. Closer inspection reveals that it's strangely warm. A Sirene ward made from basilisk scales and material known to endure intense heat. These unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Okay, so this right here is a sun's bond. That's what it's called, right? A sun bond. Sorry, not sun's bond. A sun bond. Heck yeah. You met a new person? Oh, the artist, Rebecca Rose. Rebecca's eyesight deteriorated very quickly several years ago, and now she's just barely able to distinguish dark and light. This affliction has robbed her over things that brought her the most joy in the world, painting. And yet it has not robbed her of her determination, or her kindness over her love of life. When she learned of strange antiquities and that it might hold a way to restore her sight, she was hesitant. She never did anything without careful consideration. But eventually her desire to paint again won over, and she decided the risk was worth taking. Aww. Audrey Bell. Bend your ears to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holgan Grim in the coming days. A Holgan Grim? Eric creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals related to the death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, battle the warrior to help the dead find their way. I'm guessing it might be this mask. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling it might be this mask. I'm a genius. The mask is an eerie item that can be worn. The sketch shows a priest wearing the mask with the back to us. Using the index we can find a sketch of Holger. The wounds the mask bears a striking resemblance. The gemstone is a Vivinite, the son of death. Lead heart. Lead heart. These items depict the gods serving us in a non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to the core of lead hidden in a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest and are gifted as wedding gifts. Holgan Grim. Holgan Grim. The priest, Audrey Bell. Followers of the warrior god Holgar are not easy to come by, but they will make up for their low numbers with zeal and grandiosity. Their priests have all the self-appointed authority of a village fete organizer, and the power struggle between clergy and acolyte are as bitter and hard-fought as many a debate about about bunting or cake stands. Audrey has strong opinions about death and the afterlife, perhaps forgetting that the god she follows is best known for sending thousands of people reluctantly to it, but have very little to say about its substance. Okay, pet the cat. Yay. Alright, let's end today. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket, a very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the dangers it posed. It's a staircase. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Alright, but we will leave that for next time, because I've been going for 2-ish hours. That was 5 days, and I think that's been long enough. Alright, thank you everyone who stopped by. I appreciate you all so much. As always, I hope you all have an amazing evening, day, night, or whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you all next time. But quickly, before I forget, let's go and see if we have enough people to go and send out a little raid. And if so, who are we? Yeah, Permilla, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay at the pond. Let's quickly see if we have someone to raid, shall we? Let's see. Is there anyone playing this game? I would love to show them some love if they are. Who's this? She has a cute model. She's an axolotl? We're raiding the axolotl and you all can't stop me. Yeah. Oh, I should probably hold on. Let's just raid. We're raiding the axolotl VTuber. I'm failing. There we go. Yeah, let's go rate this axolotl VTuber. She's really cute. There's little axolotls on the screen. All right, everyone. Thank you again for coming. I hope to see you all next time. Bye.